Since KG is fighting against the USA's JYP, a lot more came out, proving that what she said before was true, and the messages showed that other members wanted to leave as well. To remind you what happened before, or in case you are not aware, let's go through it. But if you know and you want to hear the new stuff, skip to this time. KG, a member of VCHA, JYP Entertainment's latest global girl group formed through the audition program A2K, announced on December 7, 2024, that she has filed a lawsuit to terminate her contract with JYP Entertainment and leave VCHA. In an Instagram story, she claimed that she experienced incidents of abuse and mistreatment by certain staff members, and insinuated that the working environment and living conditions had led members to extreme measures such as eating disorders and hurting themselves. Yesterday, I filed a lawsuit because I have decided to terminate my contract with JYP Entertainment and exit VCHA after experiencing incidents of abuse and mistreatment by certain staff members. I feel it was not a good environment for my mental health, and I apologize if my leave disappoints any of you. I am not in support of the working and living conditions that led a member to it, nor do I support an environment that encourages eating disorders and has caused members to. I made this decision back in May and am still waiting for release from my contract. I am worried for the girls who remain in VCHA, my friends, whom I truly love and care for. I also realized if I remain at JYP Entertainment, I am not able to become the artist I aspire to be, as I really enjoy songwriting and production. I have accumulated a massive amount of company debt, while being paid very little for the intense work and extreme limitations on our personal lives. Although such incidents occurred, there were also beautiful moments. I'd like to thank JYP, company executives and staff for believing in me and the exceptional training. I do not blame anyone for the treatment endured, but feel this is an issue that lies deeply embedded in the K-pop industry. I am grateful for the friendships I made and the incredible opportunity to perform for a global audience. Thank you, V-Lights, for your love and support, and I ask you to continue to shine your support towards VCHA, regardless of my absence. I've grown a love for Korean culture and K-pop music. In the future, I will continue making music in this genre, but not under these circumstances. I hope that my leave can encourage the K-pop system to make changes for the better, in hopes of protecting the idols and trainees who remain in these companies' hands. But JYP answered this. We have not yet received the official lawsuit filing from KG, so we are currently in the process of confirming the details. However, they acknowledged that there have been differences in opinion. KG expressed her disappointment in JYP USA's lack of accountability. She emphasized that she and her legal team are prepared to back her claims with evidence. She said that she strives to fight not just for her VCHA members, but also for all K-pop idols and trainees seeking better treatment. Then, once lawsuit documents were available to the public, people found out that one member's mental health was so badly affected that she developed a deep eating disorder that culminated in an unaliving attempt. The attempt took place in February 2024, with the member swallowing 42 NyQuil pills and uncontrollably vomiting the following morning as a result. KG and the other members were said to have expressed concerns to JYP staff months before, but were not met with any concern. Instead, they were told that eating disorders were common. VCHA were instructed to lie about the member's disappearance, and the event was written off as food poisoning. The individual tasked with making sure JYP followed child labor laws did not know the true reason for the disappearance, and even addressed fans' concerns at one point. In an article released by Forbes that detailed the situation, a statement shared by KG's attorney, Jeremiah D. Graham, included more details about the case, including JYP USA's restrictive terms. As KG's legal representative, I met with JYP's legal representation and let them know that all KG wanted was a release from the contract. They said, no. They said that she could not publish any songs on her own, that she could not seek career opportunities, and if someone happened to come to her, she needed to submit that to them, and then they would decide whether she could take the opportunity. That, coupled with the threat of liquidated damages and penalties if she spoke about her experiences, is why she felt compelled to initiate a lawsuit, because otherwise she would have been silenced and unable to pursue her career for years. With a lawsuit, she is now able to stand up for the treatment of other artists and advocate for herself and others. This goes against JYP Entertainment's previous statement, claiming to have attempted to find resolutions between the company and KG. On February 28th, former VCHA member KG announced via social media that she will attend her first court hearing on the morning of March 6th. The hearing will be open to the public, and its outcome will determine whether the case proceeds through arbitration or a formal court trial. On the morning of March 6th, I will attend my first court hearing. This court hearing will be open to the public and is crucial as it will determine whether the case proceeds to arbitration or through the court of law. JYP Entertainment is advocating for arbitration, which would mean all proceedings are handled privately, behind closed doors, shielding the outcome and the truth from the public. I, however, am fighting for this case to be heard in a court of law, in front of a judge, where all my documentation and evidence are made public. A court of law provides me the best protection for my legal rights and prevents me from being bullied into silence. I will keep you updated on this matter and the outcome of this case. Then, on April 22, 2025, KG released a serious statement online, revealing that the FBI and local authorities are now involved in an ongoing investigation related to her safety. In her message, KG claimed that a coordinated PR smear campaign is targeting her and her family. While she didn't name specific individuals, she hinted that powerful figures within the entertainment industry may be involved. To identify those behind the alleged attacks, she says she has hired both private investigators and digital forensics experts. I'm aware there has been a false and orchestrated PR smear campaign launched against me and my family members. I urge the public to remain vigilant and not turn a blind eye to the harmful tactics that powerful businesses or individuals could use in this industry. To identify those responsible, I've hired digital forensics experts and private investigators. We will take all necessary legal action against anyone spreading this misinformation or defamatory content. As a child performer passionate about this industry, I've worked with various managers, agencies, stylists, and photographers. My parents have never controlled or profited from my career in any way, past or present. My family has always been loving and supportive, and I will no longer stand for any rumors or false allegations made against them. One of the more alarming parts of her statement involved claims of stalking and digital intrusion. KG stated that her social media accounts, emails, bank accounts, and even her physical location have been compromised. According to her, these incidents have escalated to a point where both police and the FBI are now actively investigating. Additionally, I want the public to understand that I am being stalked, both physically and digitally. My social accounts, bank accounts, emails, and devices have all been compromised, including attempts to monitor and track my physical location. The FBI and police are currently involved, and an ongoing investigation is in progress as I fear for my physical safety. The case has progressed to the submission of evidence, and on April 30th, KG shared that she had submitted her declaration and evidence in a 132-page document. KG also shared this document in an Instagram story, allowing netizens to see for themselves. In the document, KG shares that on multiple occasions, she and the other members were forced to work through injuries, including a torn shoulder tendon in September 2023. She was 16 years old at the time of this injury. In mid-September 2023, while I was training in South Korea, several members of VCHA, including myself, sustained injuries. My teammate, redacted, injured her hip and back, redacted, sprained her ankle, and I tore a tendon in my shoulder. My shoulder injury occurred on September 14th when dance teacher BM, believed to be Bowman Lee, made me repeat a single move hundreds of times without rest. This is the same incident described in my complaint, where I was even denied water. It's not surprising that I eventually suffered an injury. Although the pain was severe, I was not given medical attention until September 16th, 2 days after the injury, along with my two teammates. All three of us ultimately received injections at a local medical center as treatment for our injuries. I do not know what substance I was injected with. She also included evidence of these visits, which include photos of herself while in the hospital and receipts from the incident. KG also shared proof that she was made to continue practicing throughout the time she was injured and advised rest. Additionally, KG shared documentation of a leg injury and the injections she was given as treatment, including her conversation about JYP's demands she continue without rest. OMG, these people. I have a hurt ankle. It got worse today, and I asked them for monitoring if I can go light on my ankle. They said no. I have to go full out because people are watching. Okay. So you want me worsen my health, I see. Because it's our monthly evaluation, so I have to dance through the pain. And you know what? If it gets bad, that's your fault. According to KG, in December 2023, she suffered from internal bleeding due to a hip bone injury caused by a dance move and was also not given time to recover. In the document, she also shared text logs from May 2024 between her and another member in which KG shared her desire to leave the group. The unnamed member mirrored these thoughts, saying that she was also ready to leave, and expressed deep emotions regarding their time thus far as VCHA members. Where are you? I'm leaving. I am leaving too. Do you want to talk about it tonight? To the other members? No, I don't want to. You don't have to. I don't want to upset anyone. I'm crying, bro. Me too. I'm really sad. Me too. Like, I'm actually drained. I have no motivation. I feel the same way. I'm like empty. And I don't know what to do with my life. I'm not happy. I'm not happy either. This is not enjoyable. This is not okay. I haven't felt happy in over years because of this. Same since Korea. Yeah, Korea was so bad, but this is as bad. Honestly, I feel like I don't even have a personality anymore. Or am my own person. They changed me and I lost all my good. They did. The following day, when KG expresses fears that she ruined the group, the other member reassures her, saying that all of the members wanted to leave. She also says that none of them are happy, and that the only reason they continued this far is due to wanting to support each other. Did I ruin the group? Be for real. Stop. You are actually just overthinking. We all wanted to leave. If I didn't have said anything, then we would all be here. I have been saying it since Korea. But we are not happy here. But they might be disappointed. No, KG. We all said it before that we are not happy here. The reason we are here is to be with each other. And I think for the first time in a long time we have hope. Like, I feel motivated again. We all do. I think this can be a great start for us. I don't know, man. I think it's for the best. I am Quilty. And I think we all agree. It's all my fault. But we are not happy here. You low-key gave us an opportunity to stop this bullshit. And you are also not happy here. But what if it's not being continued because the others just know 4 won't work? It was gonna happen either way at some point. Better now than later. Like, I know you don't want to be here. But the other members might just quit because they know 4 won't do well. I think I will always feel this way unless we have success in the future. That I will be proud. That's a lot of pressure on you. That you shouldn't have. I think we're gonna do great, but that shouldn't be your reason to be okay with yourself. I just want you to know that I genuinely think you did the right thing and that I am excited for what's to come for us. You were brave enough to stand up for yourself and give us courage to do the same. That's how I see it. Yeah, thank you so much. It's a sad situation. Hopefully the girls are fine. It was before announced that VCHA will make a comeback in the beginning half of 2025, however, there is nothing more on that. What are your thoughts? Thank you for watching and see you next time.